Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Free 2011 here, aka Manny Wolverine. You guys are interested in Hunter Swords' channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Odyssey, and their social media platforms like you guys can obviously think of. Anyways, news came out the other day that's pretty big ass fucking news. Obviously, this man right here, the creator, man, myth, legend, in my own personal opinion, he thought he was a pretty decent, chill dude. I guess he was like the sort of Masahiro Sakurai of Overwatch, because he's the one that created Overwatch. This Jeff Kalplin dude, I've only talked about him maybe like 3 or 4 times ever on this channel, as I rarely do Overwatch news that much. Very rare, extremely rare if I ever do it, because I'm not a hardcore Blizzard fan like that, but since Blizzard and Activision are together, maybe I may or may not super hardcore fan. I may or may not become a super hardcore fanboy of the series again, I don't know. Anyways, Jeff Kalplin ends up leaving for 20 years, almost 19 going on almost 20 years. Jeff Kalplin leaves Blizzard Overwatch 2. That was still known as Liana Rupert from, where is this, Game Informer. So, yeah, not really any more extra news. Oh, I was going to talk about some extra Pokemon news, which I still am. There was a thing about, like, Hoenn. Shout out to the Covering Floor and the man, the myth, the legend himself, the better Lith legend, my personal opinion. Dr. freaking Lava. Dr. Lava. I think him and the Covering Floor, they talked about it. And this other dude, like Hoops and Hip Hop. Some of you people probably know who he is. Like, him and BK Toby and shit. Pretty big ass fucking PokeTubers there. I know they talked about it, but there was a thing last year that happened. I only heard it from Hoops last week. I think it was Wednesday or Saturday he talked about it. Thursday, Saturday. It was a Hoenn leak. There was a whole bunch of different like versions of Hoenn Pokemon that were originally going to be in Gen 3, but a lot of them came from later on. The ideas of Gen 4, Gen 5 afterwards, especially Gen 5. I don't know why. It was weird. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about the stuff that they did over here in Japan. It says Overwatch director Jeff Kaplin's getting this Overwatch news. Fortunately, Jeff Kalplin leaving the studio. Jeff Kalplin has confirmed that he's leaving Blizzard after 20 years as a company. I know I'm playing Sonic music in the background, but you'll see because it said Knuckles is going to be officially set in there, but I'll get to that after I'm done with this one. Alright, so yeah, Jeff Kalplin has confirmed he's leaving Blizzard after 20 years with the company. Kalplin has been in the epicenter of Overwatch community since beginning, providing inspiration for gamers for his journey for gamer to game dev, facilitating microcosm, hopefully I'm saying it right, microcosm of fans that are unafraid to geek out and be a part of the Blizzard family. The news of Kaplin's departure is shocking, and it was revealed that the company took the Blizzard blog, to change the details of leadership for the Overwatch going forward. Though he is leaving the Overwatch community as a game director, Blizzard promises fans that the Overwatch 2 is continuing the development under its helm. Aaron Keller, never heard of him. Keller's a founding member of Overwatch. Oh, okay. This was a big deal of like Jeff Kalplin. And he'll be taking over Kaplin's role going forward. It says, quote, speaking of Overwatch 2 development continues to be at a good place, says Keller, in an open letter to fans, says, quote, of an exponentially vision that we're executing. Now, the reaction for many of you to the update that we shared at BlizzCon thrilled us. We were excited that the reveals planned for this year and beyond was as we ramp up to launch. We'll be sharing more frequent updates about Overwatch 2, progressing new features, and a live game with all you very soon. Maybe it might be a live stream, probably would, streams. Since Kaplan himself weighed in on the situation's personal note, saying, quote, it was truly an honor of a lifetime to have the opportunity to create a world full of heroes and such a passion for the audience. I want to express my deep appreciation for everyone at Blizzard who supported our games, our game teams, and our players. But I want to say a special thanks to the wonderful game developers that shared in this journey of creation with me, unquote. Real left up moment, but he had to leave, I guess. It's getting to 1984 tyrannical Blizzard Activision. This may give way more of a shit about money and profit than I did back in the day. I'm just saying, but let's move on. Blizzard promises that a more thorough update is on the horizon. For now, we must say goodbye to Kaplin and everything is done for the Overwatch community. Wholesome gets used a whole bunch out of context nowadays, but let's move on. Hopeful and excited for the future. This shakeup is one of the big ones and comes on the heels of rocky several years for the company under Activision's helm. For censorship regarding the protest Hong Kong, I remember that. It was almost 2 years ago before the plan them scams when the show started, but let's move on. To an array of issues regarding transparency to one of the more major focuses of the company filling the Blizzard and what its standards have changed dramatically throughout the years. The major shift as we felt that Activision have abruptly laid off more than 800 employees despite a profitable year back in 2019. The studio's reputation took another hit when Activision turned around and immediately sought after double hiring that number directly after that fact. Fucking hypocrisy they do this shit nowadays. Fucking sad. But let's get on to the last part. Blizzard has always been revered as one of the closest communities in gaming, with major leadership shifts in recent years and Activision's push regarding several pivotal directional changes. Regarding the studio's philosophy, it's hard to not take the direct departure of Kaplin as a massive loss to what makes Blizzard so special. Those curious, you can check out our Overwatch 2 game hunt to learn more in the future of franchise and where it goes from here. Yeah. So, yeah, Leanna Rupert, the one that made this article, I should give credit to that trick. So, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Yeah, it's a damn shame that shit had to happen. I don't really got too much to say because I didn't play Overwatch too much. I played a little bit here and there. A good 2 years after 2017, I kind of dropped the game. So, I didn't really care too much for it. And this is okay. And it had a bunch of cute little waifu girls that were in there. That's always a plus. Not really much I can say about this, but any of you guys who are hardcore Overwatch fans, you're probably going to miss the crap out of this dude. Big time. I heard he made another one called Titan. I don't know. I heard it from a few other channels that were real big in this stuff in World of Warcraft, WoW, or excuse me, League of Legends, I think. No, it's World of Warcraft. So I think he got to start from there in the early mid-2000s, man. So long now. I was just barely hitting my teens at the time, but yeah. Hopefully this guy gets a bigger project. Maybe he'll start doing the movie industry shit if he doesn't still do it in the gaming industry. He'll still probably be somewhere else instead of Blizzard Activision. But let's get on to the Sonic Mania news. Not Sonic Mania, so that's the music you're hearing in the background. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 announced that's old already. I had that a few months ago. It's comes from Lee and Dolan from Nintendo Life. Some familiar faces have been spotted in a film on the Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I just switch around the music again. Play some old school Sonic Advance 2 shit from techno bass. That was one of my favorite ones of all time. I'll leave the link to the music now if you want to just jam out to it like how I do. So this is, you might recall, the production of the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie has gone underway. Paramount Pictures also shared, quote, the title announcement trailer to is announced seemed to be short. The first shots, emerging online. This is one of the props for freaking Knuckles now. We already know the echidnas were going to be a thing, because I remember in the first Sonic movie, they showed the little, like, Knuckles, little race ethnicity things over here. Knuckles, echidnas already, so I wasn't really surprised he was going to be in it for the second sequel. I just want to see if Amy Rose and wrote, not Rouge the Bad, but I hope she gets in there, but they're probably going to tone her down a little bit as far as sexuality shit goes, but let's move on. And I would love to see the freaking, what's his name, Shadow be in there, but let's move on. This is, well, it's not exactly a surprise. Technically, we're entering spoiler territory. Here's the early photos of featuring props of Sonic, Tails, who show up at the end of the first movie, and also Knuckles the Echidna. I still call them the Echidna. I don't know. I could never say that name right until years later. Echidna, who hasn't been cited until now. Alongside the shot, we also have returning human characters. James Morrison, he's still going to be in there. Tom and Maddie, aka Tika something, as Tom and Maddie Wachowski in the movie. So it says, here's the first look at Sonic Movie 2. Filming the Fort what? Filming at Fort Langley today. Sonic Trails. Knuckles props were seen. Marsden Sumter present as well. So they're still going to be in the second part too. Cool. And there's this guy named Salem Blurs on Twitter. Bro, they look so good. And they're kind of doing the same thing with Sonic Boom, but yeah. I already knew they were going to show Tails because they showed him at the end of the movie. I really, really hope to God they have Shadow and Rouge the Bad, though. That would be real kick-ass. Even Silver the Hedgehog, but it'll probably be like part 3 in the sequel. I don't know. So it says, also goes on to mention. That's not all. Tails' channel has also shared some footage of Dr. Robotnik, aka Jim Carrey, taking flight. So supposedly a shot at Fort Langley, British Columbia. Oh, I kept thinking that was Florida somewhere. No. Tails' channel has some extra exclusive shots. Well, I looked a little bit of that video from Instagram, so I'll leave the link in the description box down below. It looks like the gun will also be featured. What? Oh, that's going to be in there too. The one that was in the original. Oh, man, the GameCube era after Dreamcast was done. But it says Sonic the Hedgehog's second movie is ongoing plan and release April 8th next year. Are you looking forward to the follow-up? Leave comment below. Yeah, obviously, over thoughts and opinions. That's probably maybe the 11th or 12th biggest franchise I've ever been big deep into. Back in the day, it probably would have been top 5, but when I got older in middle school, high school, started being like maybe top 15 or top 12. I don't know. But it is what it is. I really hope to God, yeah, Jim Carrey's still going to be back playing his role as freaking... oh, shit. His role is on Dr. Eggman again. So obviously I'm going to be super, super hyped about that shit. I can't wait. Hopefully they got all the real good ass music remixes that are in there. Besides, the trap hip-hop shit. And of course they're going to fucking do that again. I'm not surprised for a lot of the Gen Zers and my dumbass generation millennials. But it is what it is. Yeah, I really, really hope to God that Bruce Badness. Even the Childs and Creed and the Rabbit, that probably won't be until like maybe the 3rd movie. They'll probably have them, unless they get like a little teaser at the end. Especially your mom. Oh my God, Vanilla the Rabbit. Telling the R34 loot art for that chick. Oh Lord, thought Low Bunny and Lola Bunny were good. That bitch is even way better looking. My personal opinion, R34. I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know, but. It's Pokemon Fossil Museum. Traveling exhibit. I haven't talked to anything Pokemon related in almost a month since. Maybe 2 months since February. The Pokemon Legends Arceus thing announcement. I know I did a reaction for it. Oh, this was cool. This is like I talked about the little like manholes things that were getting made. Pokemon manholes. Okay, Pokemon Fossil Museum traveling exhibit in Japan. 4th of Japan. This comes from Yolderi for Nintendo suit. Pokemon Company has announced a Pokemon Fossil Museum traveling exhibit that combines Pokemon and paleontology. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Paleontology in Japan. This unique exhibit also aims to teach visitors about the paleontology by combining real-life fossils with the fossil Pokemon featured in the game. It will first appear on the 4th of July. Wow. Mikasa City Museum in Hokkaido, Japan. And over here in the U.S., I know that's a little Independence Day, but that's a joke to me nowadays. But let's move on. Weather remains until September 20th, 2021. Visitors must make reservations ahead of time. Because probably after a month or two, that shit's going to be gone, unfortunately. This is always at the Pokemon Center. I don't know. Following September 20th, the exhibit will move to Shinmei, then Tokyo, and then finally Aichi. I've heard of Aichi a few times. Although the dates and venues for these locations is yet to be revealed, it seems that their plans for the exhibit will run until summer 2022. Oh, I thought it was going to be like 1 or 2 months. That's long. Check out the key art in the exhibit below. Yeah, they showed them how they would look in real life. I'm not going to lie, these are probably like my 4 most favorite. I would have loved to see Aerodactyl, but in real life, it kind of looks like crap. Sorry. And then Archeops almost kind of looks like Cramorant mixed with another version of Archeops. I don't know why. I like how they did Tyrantrum. I don't like how they did Aurorus. I'm not crazy about it. I love the crap out of it. I always name it Blueberry King, Wildberry King. I always name it after a yogurt thing because I really love the shit out of yogurt sometimes. That's your new, so those things are jam. I'm not crazy what they did with let's see, Kabuto. I love Visual Story they showed Kabutops more. That's more my favorite. I like Rampardos a little bit better. And last but not least, if I had a tier list, I'm not gonna lie. Armaldo's second evolution or Andrew's second evolution with Armaldo. I'm surprised Lileep wasn't in here. Why wasn't Lileep there? That's weird. Or any of the other newer fossils. The only one I really like in there is that little one that looks like a dragon thing. I think not Arctozolt, but the other one. Something Zolt. Damn, I forgot his fucking name. Yeah, Ammonite and I like what they did on Ammonite and Anor. Those two look cool as shit, and they were real. And that's it. And Pikachu in the little expedition Jurassic Park, so that's cool. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, I already gave my overall thoughts. And they're gonna look nice. I still don't know why they didn't put Lileep or any of the Gen 8 Pokemon because they didn't do that good. I only like the one that was Dracozolt. Dracozolt and the Arctozolt, not the Arctozolt, the one that looks like Arctozolt, but he walks around. Forgot his name. That's all I can say for now. Links down below. Peace. Links to the description box down below. I'm done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. And boys and fans. I'll see you when I see you guys. They have a night. Wherever I news out there. Stay tuned more future content. Video game news, and my news, Twitch, drama news, reaction videos. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Like you, so goodbye. See you awesome people on the side.